Ta-da.
I didn't even mess up. I was actually on the ball that time. I beat you.
Spine on my screen, sir.
You were like the turtle. I was like the rabbit.
Anyhow, should we show these off? They're like not really on screen.
I know.
I did upload a picture. Stand up, man. Show that shirt off. That's brilliant.
Yeah, it really is. Can you see my back?
Yes. Mic arm's in the way a little, but you're good. We get the gist.
You get the gist?
Yes.
Yeah.
You want to announce where those come from?
Oh, yeah, of course. The one and only Scooter Buell from Malt Soda Records. Thanks so much, dude. You roll.
Yes. Thank you.
These are
We
so
appreciate
kick-ass.
it.
Yeah, very much. Thanks for all the support, really. Like,
Yeah, everybody and anybody going there. Thank you to mostly the repair community for coming over.
Yeah.
Subscribing.
Yeah, man. Holy smokes.
Yes, from Phil's channel. We appreciate it. May not be your type of content. Who knows?
Might be. Yeah.
It may be. Check it out. If you do enjoy the show, whether you're from that audience, any audience, share the show with one person. We have a video counterpart or an audio counterpart that goes with this video video version.
Yeah, there you go.
Version.
Version is a good word.
Yeah.
Sure.
Memorial Day. What do you know about it? Let's get right into this.
It's full of memories.
Full memories. Remembering
Veterans.
the fallen.
Past, yes. Yeah.
Right. When do you think that morphed into a let's throw a bash and get crazy? At least in our country.
Was it after World War II?
Was it?
I don't know. I
don't know.
I thought you had facts and I was
No,
answering.
I don't have facts on that. But isn't that what it's turned into?
Oh, yeah, man.
Like, you open the polls. I know that's one thing, allegedly, that you do is open the polls.
Right. I'm looking this up quick.
Go ahead, man. So, allegedly, you open the polls. It's like, depending where you live.
Open a poll today, I dare you.
Yeah. it's going to be be great tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
Compared to today, it's not, man.
No, it's not nice today.
Anyhow, Memorial Day. There's actually, similar things went on with other peoples earlier in history, like specifically the Greeks and the Romans. They had days each, like an annual day each year where they would remember their fallen from battle and whatnot. They'd throw flowers on the graves, public mourning.
Ready for some fun facts?
Yeah, let's hear it, man. Read them out.
So Memorial Day, originally known as Decoration Day, is a federal holiday in the United States for honoring and mourning the military personnel who have died in the performance of their military duties while serving in the United States Armed Forces. The holiday is observed on the last Monday of May. The holiday was formerly observed on May 30th from 1868 to 1970. And in 1970, they changed it just to the last Monday in May.
Where does that say anything about getting lots of beer and lots of food?
I didn't read that part, no. No, there's nothing on here I see.
Throw the biggest party you can. But no, that's the way it seems like it went. At least, I mean, do people still do that? Am I wrong? Is that like a Memorial Day thing?
Get drunk?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. There's parties going on all day today. I was like, negative. I'm not standing 50-degree weather for anybody.
Okay, so one of the earliest commemorations was as the Civil War neared its end, thousands of Union soldiers.
Well, that's what I mean. 1868 would have been right around when the
held
war
as
ended.
prisoners of war were herded into a series of hastily assembled camps in Charleston, South Carolina.
That's interesting.
So bad that more than 250 prisoners died from disease and exposure. So the conditions were bad. Buried in a mass grave behind the track's grandstand.
Wow.
3 weeks after the Confederate surrender, an unusual procession entered the former camp. Yeah, we're not going through a history lesson here.
No.
Anyhow, that's the origins of it coming back, and then previous cultures that did it, and just what it's morphed into. Do you think it still resembles it though?
Yeah, I mean,
there are people that definitely.
Absolutely. I definitely saw people in the graveyards and like pictures. Definitely, man.
Right. I don't.
I don't know where the barbecue and drunkenness came from.
I don't see how at least our country makes a lot of ties with a holiday to that.
And drinking?
Yeah.
Because we're a bunch of fat alcoholics.
I'm not.
I'm not either, but the majority is. I said I even used myself an example. Like I lost this weight when I was, depressed and whatever, like a few months back, right? So if around here, everybody's like, oh, you lost weight, blah, blah, blah. But if I would have started drinking and gained 100 pounds, not a goddamn word have been said. You know what I mean? Like, that's just
But
how.
you lost weight.
But I lost weight.
So there was reason for alarm.
So there was reason that I was on drugs or, whatever. But if I would have just, put on weight and been a drunk, it would have been fine because that's accepted. And it's bullshit.
Okay, so it wasn't a federal holiday until 71.
Right.
It's quite a stretch, man.
Right, but what they did is they took it to the last Monday instead of just May 30th, so that way everybody got the day off. So it became an extra day off of work. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but I don't.
Like decorating day was just something like, you know what I mean? Like it was on the calendar, like Boxing Day or something. You know, I don't know what they celebrate, like what boxing is in Canada. So I'm just saying something that's on a United States calendar that really doesn't affect, you know what I mean, what we do. So like it was just something on there. And then we turned it into, you know, we're taking the last Monday of May off. And like, I think in a sense too, it's like to jumpstart the summer, maybe like.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah, maybe. And maybe that's where the alcohol thing came from. You know what I mean? Like, when they did it that way. Because like, oh, hell, now we can have a barbecue and shit because I have all Monday to be hungover.
Right.
So maybe that is where. Look, we discovered something. Brains working and stuff. Who would have thought?
Yeah, no, in previous episodes, I don't know, forgive me, people, for not having this stuff memorized, but when you're doing 171, and I probably didn't even change it, it's probably a double 170, or maybe I did. I don't know.
It's right. It's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't keep the episodes straight. Any content creator, when you start getting up there in numbers of episodes, if you can memorize them, more power to you.
Dude, we're on like 13 of the buzz, and I don't.
Losing track.
Yeah. Please.
But no, I know at least once or twice we've covered, on this show at least, we've covered strange ass holidays. Like, would you believe there's a day for this? A holiday for this? Da-da-da. Go back and check that out.
Yeah.
It's a previous episode. Anybody that's new to the show, if you do come and check it out, new audio episodes published Sundays at 5. So the previous week's video comes out as an audio episode the following week.
And also, if the repair community's here, you might as well throw your own channel out there too, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody watches, leave comments, throw your channel out. You never know
where
somebody's...
talking about your personal repair channel.
Yeah.
Throw it out there.
Yeah, no, I want to try and there's one or two more people I want to get on dealing with that, because I think it's an interesting story. I kind of shared a little bit with you, but we'll get to that.
Gotcha.
When it gets scheduled and happens, if it does.
Right. I know the scheduling drill, believe me.
Booking is tough, man.
Booking is a bitch, man.
I do not envy anybody that has that as a job.
Yeah, well, or as a hobby.
Or as a hobby,
yeah,
that too, because along with trying to do that technical job in like herding cats, you also have to look at the calendar. Like, is there a holiday on this day?
Is there a holiday? Do I have any personal things going on? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, do they? Like, what time zone are they in? What time, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot going on, especially when you start going international with things. Like, when we hit Spain that time, what was that, 6-hour difference? Germany was a 6-hour difference.
Except for it was their...
It was 5-hour difference to start, and then they had daylight savings time. We screwed it all up. Yeah.
Oh,
and that's another thing, like with the booking, like how the hell was I supposed to know that Spain's daylight savings time was a week after ours? You don't know that.
No, you don't.
Nobody knew that to tell me either. Like, no. So not my fault, technically.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
Yeah, I'll be all right. I'll live with it.
So Memorial Day. Do you have family any family in the service at all, or who served?
My uncle Bob, who was the sergeant at the state police barracks around here, he's retired now, but he was in the Air Force. And my uncle Ron, who passed away way too early when he was like 29, he was in the Army when he was 18 to 22, I think.
All right. Scoot forward like 1 inch. Ugh. You're swinging your curtain.
No, my bad.
That's cool, man. No worries. We should drop the set and do a classic show.
But that's like the only family that I think I know of that's been in the military.
I'm not going to lie. If I would sit here and I'll try for a second. I'll name a few. I know my dad and uncle that I never met served. My grandfather from stepdad's side, cousins and aunts. I'm sure uncles. They're just too numerous.
Yeah, no, I don't
name them all.
I don't have that, no. And like on my dad's side, I don't know of anybody.
And it's
I could be wrong, but
you got to say, you got to take time to remember those people and, say thank you for your service.
Yeah, for sure.
Whatnot, because that's something I couldn't do.
No way.
No
way.
No, Craig, that's it. And there's people that thrive on that. Like, I understand that point, and that whole crowd of that's all they want to do with life is being in situations like that.
Not this cat.
Not for me, man.
No, man.
It was I remember, and there may be other people out there that had a similar thing, but I actually had to, what was it, selective service or something? Like I had to go, like if it came to it, I could be drafted. Yeah. It was like a weird thing. Like, because it's something that hadn't happened for a bit, but I was within that range of where I could be if they needed me.
Yeah. What is the age cutoff now?
For what?
To like Army?
To be in the service?
Yeah, 35?
35, 33, something like that.
Shit, I'm already past that. My God.
Yeah, no, we're not.
Believe me, if they're relying on me, shit's bad already. Okay, like, yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
If they're calling Nick and Jim,
yeah,
you got a bigger problem.
You might as well not even call, really.
You know what? We could do. We could totally do this. Be reporters, war reporters.
I don't know, man.
Don't they have to get out there and like get the scoop? Get like those journalist people that go out on.
Yeah, wasn't Geraldo Rivera one of those?
No.
Didn't he? I'm pretty sure he did a bunch during the first Operation Desert Storm.
No, thank you.
No way, man.
No, not
way. That's even like those storm reporters, man. I don't even want to get close to that shit. Actually, that's scarier than the people. Well, I don't know. People are pretty scary. It's a level playing field between
You're
Mother
talking
Nature.
if you got to face down other people that are armed and Mother Nature.
Yeah, either
Yeah.
way, like it's a total destruction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not chasing a storm.
No, and I'm not running into gunfire with a bunch of people.
No,
No.
definitely
The
not.
odds of me running really aren't, you know, like, it'll probably be like just a slow and steady walk. I'll be like, I'll get there and I get there.
And what okay, let's run this over first. What are our remember people remember, like obviously every holiday remembers something, or it's based, but I'm talking
The Alamo.
like military. Like let's go over those. We have what? Memorial Day, Veterans Day, the 4th of July,
Yeah.
which is Independence Day.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
It's all stuff based on country service.
Yeah.
What are those the only ones, or is there more? I don't know any more offhand.
I think, no, nothing I can really think of. No, nothing really trips the trigger. Nope.
And finally, Memorial Day. I have to look something up. Do they copy off of us?
Just who copied off of us?
Other countries, do they have Memorial Days?
I'm sure we copied off of other countries.
More than likely. Yeah.
Just like we do with everything else.
But you got to put it out there as, and we'll put it out, they copied off us.
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
We were the last of the party, but we invented everything. America.
You know, that inventing something thing, it's crazy the amount of stuff that you can find online that where people take an idea and steal it, and then it because they're just somebody that's either somebody with money or somebody that's a corporation or a big company gets away with it. It's crazy.
It's bullshit.
It is because there's when a bigger company corporation gets away with something like that, it's often there's a smaller community of people that are more devoted than anybody at that company is ever going to be to the sport, the event, the show, that.
Yeah, whatever it may be.
One specific example that I'm talking about is there's I forget the name of it, but it's tag. You know what tag is? Like tag.
You're it?
Yeah, you're it. You run and tag somebody.
Sure.
In the parkour community, there's like
parkour.
Yeah,
that Office episode is great.
free running, whatever word you want to use.
No, parkour is good.
There's it's like world something tag. It's like the championships at tag, and they have like an obstacle course built that they're jumping around, one person chasing another adults. Well, Fox took it, and they put their pro taggers in like these superhero costumes and had them like in, ladies in makeup, the guy, basically dressed up like superheroes and made it like a game show and added a couple new goofy obstacles, but kept the majority of what this event was about. And we're going to make it into an actual show. And it's like the tagline for the actual event was "Don't get caught," and Fox like copied it just line for even the tagline. Fox copied the dang thing.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's shitty if you have an idea to where somebody sees they can make money off it because they are going to do whatever they can to steal it. Like, end of story. Like, if they see dollar signs there, they're going after it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
It's
like, you got to be quiet with your ideas. Like, you got to be.
And even then, if you think you're doing it right, you still may get it stolen.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, have you ever looked into patenting something, getting something copyrighted?
Well, like, I just trademarked names, but.
Right, other than names, like, it's tough.
Yeah.
If you have an actual winning idea I've briefly looked into it, and I'm like, this is so much shit.
Not worth it.
I'm never going to do it.
Yeah.
Abandon the idea right there.
Yeah. I'm not that smart to build anything to patent it anyway. I'm like,
well, you don't have to, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to build something to patent it. I mean, look at some of the simple things that have made money over and over and over. Okay.
The pet rock.
The coat hanger. How stupid is that?
Stupid till all your shit's on the floor.
How would you like all the money? A little bit of proceeds from every coat hanger ever sold.
Oh my God. I'd like proceeds off every coat hanger in my closet.
Right?
Like, just alone.
That's the new thing. 2021. Coat hangers that give you cash back rewards.
That would be so awesome, man. I got one hell of a t-shirt collection going on there.
For what? All on hangers?
Yeah.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
Yeah,
my new place has this big ass closet, dude. It's so sweet.
Okay, so I'm going to bring this up. 6 countries around the world with their own Memorial Day. You ready for this?
Hey, wait, go ahead. Scooter just commented on our photo. I
Did
just
he?
wanted to read it to you.
Yeah, go ahead. Kick it out there.
Scooter says, fucking A, gentlemen. Looking dashing with those bad boys on. Smashing, I'll tell you.
Thanks, Scooter.
Thanks, Scooter. You're the man.
Sent them. Without you, we wouldn't have them. So thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Without you, we wouldn't have a lot of good things. But go ahead with what your facts were. I'm sorry.
Okay, so 6 countries around the world with their own Memorial Day. May or may not be informative to you. Russia, Victory Day, which is May 9th, commemorates the surrender of Nazi Germany to the Allies in World War II. On this day, Russians remember the millions who lost their lives in that war. In Europe, the day is celebrated on May 8th and is known as the VE Day.
Our photo just got shared on Malt Soda's records page.
Cool. Yeah. Thank you, man.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. That's rad.
Do I have to click next? I do. I hate pages where you got to click next and it's like a slideshow event.
I know.
It's a bad way to do things.
I know, dude. Especially when it's like, you know what I mean? One per, like, you know what I mean? You're getting a countdown or whatever, and it is awful. Awful.
Okay, Israel. I'm not even going to pretend that I can pronounce this. It's on the 4th of the Hebrew month of Iyar? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to mangle it on purpose. I have no idea how to pronounce it. Israel celebrates their Memorial Day.
Israel.
The day, which fell on May 11th this year, commemorates fallen soldiers and those killed in political violence and acts of terror. So that's their Memorial Day. Australia and New Zealand, Anzac Day, April 25th. So it's not even in May. It's in April.
Huh.
Anzac? Again, with the pronunciation slaughtering it. The day of the first military action by Australia and Kiwi forces in World War I. As part of the celebration, people played Two Up, a version of Heads or Tails that Australian soldiers used to play to pass the time. Two Up? Have you ever heard of that?
Negative. Two Up, like, to me, like, I've heard of, like, my family's a big snowmobile family. Like, there's 2-up sleds that you can put a person on the back. Like, that's
right.
What 2-up means to me. Like, that's the only definition I really know.
All right, so the Netherlands. I'm not going to pretend that I can pronounce that. On May 4th, celebrates Remembrance Day, and the word they have there is Dutch for Remembrance Day on May 4th. It commemorates all Dutch civilians and soldiers who have died in conflicts since World War II.
Mm-hmm.
At 8 p.m. Now, this is awesome. At 8 p.m., the country observes 2 minutes of silence.
That's fucking cool.
You know that in that 2 minutes of silence somewhere, there's some asshole yelling Slayer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
just
Yeah.
because anytime there's a moment of silence, somebody yells that. How did that become a thing?
Or Molly Hatchet. I've heard Molly Hatchet a lot in my time too, man.
Yeah, I can't say that I haven't heard that. I've heard more Slayer, though.
Oh, me too, especially around these parts. But I've definitely heard Molly Hatchet in different parts. And actually, it's like I've on a couple CDs too, like live shows.
The UK. And this goes all the way into November, Remembrance Day. What the United States celebrates as Veterans Day, member states of the Commonwealth of Nations celebrates as Remembrance Day. This day marks the armistice between the Allies and Germany ending World War I. In the United Kingdom, people wear poppies as a symbol of remembrance, as the Royal British Legion wrote. Previously, beautiful countryside was blasted, bombed, and fought over again and again. The landscape swiftly turned to fields of mud, bleak and barren scenes where little or nothing could grow. Bright red Flanders poppies, however, were delicate but resilient flowers and grew in the thousands. Excuse me. Flourishing even in the middle of chaos and destruction. So that flower survived that?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I forget what those. If you watch Band of Brothers, the German soldiers, some of them used to wear like a certain flower on their coat. Man, I forget. I was just watching it today, and that's gonna drive me nuts now. But if they achieved, like, they had to go to this to get this flower, you had to go like climb up a really, really high ass tree to get it, and it marked, like, you know what I mean, like, and if you had this on your like coat or whatever as a German soldier, you know, just you showed bravery or whatever, because like you had to go really, really high up in these trees to get this flower.
Damn. Well,
Then like free climate, yeah.
yeah.
But
Some people aren't into heights, man.
I'm one of them. I'm one of those guys.
In Germany, again, I'm not even trying to pretend I can pronounce this. The Sunday closest to November 16th, while Americans are preparing for Thanksgiving, Germany, the best country in the world according to the 2016 U.S. News Best Countries rankings.
Mm-hmm.
I've been watching some videos lately that the people visiting, making the vlog or blog, whatever, were saying how cool Germany is.
That's why Scooter went there.
Yeah. Memorial Day. The day honors the dead and is marked by a speech by Germany's president alongside the chancellor, the cabinet, and the diplomatic corps. Corps. I said corpse. Corps. I can't read. Just a dummy from Pennsylvania. And let's see. Nope, that was 6 of 6. I can't count either, evidently. So yeah. One thing I do want to take a moment to say, we're going to wrap the show up here. You know what? I don't know if that, yeah, I just checked the chat real quick. We'll go back to it. Back to that one. If you are doing anything for this Memorial Day, if you're out there partying, hanging out, doing the barbecuing, be safe. Hand over your keys. Don't do any stupid shit, man. Don't go take your life for anybody else's.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Definitely not.
No.
Take care. Enjoy the holiday, the time off. It's all day we get off.
Yeah. What?
I said it's all day everybody gets off, at least in our country. So I'm going to enjoy it.
You don't get it off. There's no way you have a day off tomorrow.
I'll probably do some kind of work.
I knew you would.
Right. But regardless, for all the people that do have the day off.
Yeah, we have a buzz interview tomorrow. So yeah, we have work.
Right. We're working.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, be safe out there.
Be safe out there, people. Again, thank you to everybody subscribing.
Yeah.
New, old subscribers, like there's people that have been around for a while. And also I want to say thank you to every single person that's had a hand in this show in the 3+ years that it's been around.
Yeah, funny enough, that picture, it's when he shared it on there, I just looked, and it's like, it says antisocial experience, us standing there, whatever, but Scooter writes, and the virus is spread.
Yeah, that's cool.
No, that's very cool, man.
Yeah,
thank you.
Thank you to anybody that's ever guested, especially Phil, coming on, bringing his community over. That's awesome. Jimmy the Movie Maker, that was a cool episode.
Mm-hmm.
There's been so many. Go back, check them out. It started out as an audio show and morphed into what is this because there was interest in video with a few people. So, hey, we've kept it up ever since. Anyhow, thanks, Pearl May. As always, if you enjoy the show or enjoy the audio show, the video, share this with one person. Get it out there, help spread. We want to keep doing it. We have a lot of stuff we want to do,
Yeah. Keep the virus alive.
but it takes time.
Send it.